Hello, 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 everyone. Good evening. How are you all? How are you? Thank you for joining on time, but still people are joining. Turn on your cameras, guys. Let me see your faces. Turn on your cameras. Hi, Veena. How are you? Hi, Gopal. Few faces I remember. Yeah, you joined last time also. I can see your faces. Hi, Maria. How are you? Good. Right. So quickly, let's see where are you all joining from. Type in chat box. So this is how we will go. Okay. I will explain you how we will go, how we are going to start the session. See, this is not for those people, those who are just randomly coming and looking for some kind of tutorial that I want to paint something. This is, I am doing this for serious learners who has that kind of feeling that I want to learn something. Okay, it is not just where you're doing oil pastels and follow along with me. It is not like that. If you have that kind of intention, you can just leave session because this is not for you. This is just for serious people who want to learn this new medium, right? And these 3-day workshop, why I'm doing this? I am doing this only for those serious people because last time when I did, I got a very positive results and few of them are here. So I keep giving these bonuses, these gifts to my students, those who really want to learn, right? And there can be more opportunities for you. Okay, so if you are serious here, though only then stay in a session. And if you just want that you need something, you just need some tutorial because those people are impatient. Okay, they don't want to hustle, they don't want to do plan color palette, they don't want to do the project planning, they just want something, right? So I hope you all are not like that. Just comment that yes, I'm a serious learner or serious, anything. Okay, Bangalore, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Tamil Nadu, Bangalore, Bangalore, Bangalore. Okay. Everyone, please participate in chat box so that I will get idea. Okay, no worries. See, if due to any reason you are not able to participate here or you are not able to follow along with me, that's completely fine. For you guys, what I'm going to do after this session, give me some time. I'm going to upload this recording somewhere and I'm going to share with you. Okay, so I will give you enough time. So before you join next session, you will have enough time, and it is not like you will take 2 hours or 3 hours. It is just a half an hour. If you work, you finish your homework and then you come, right? So I believe in homeworks. I am going to show you little part, and then after that you are going to do homework. You are going to share with me in your group, right? And once you do your homework, then only come for the session. Otherwise, I am not going to let you in, right? And how I take a proof? First, I take a proof by clicking pictures. And those who join me regularly or back to back, they are joining, they know me very well what I do. Okay, so first is like I'm going to click the picture so I remember my pictures more than name. And then I have something special for everyone at the end. Okay, okay, I can see a lot of people are saying I'm serious, I'm serious. Okay, good to know. Good to know, Sangeeta, Gopal, Maria. Yes. Motorola. See, people, many time what happens, I'm not able to interact with you just because you are joining with the name iPhone, Motorola, any other different name. It's better you write your name. So when you register for the program, you must have got a name changing kind of options. So please do that, okay? Otherwise, how I will know that who participated with the iPhone name? Okay. Okay. Okay, Nivedita, you can change your name later, right? Okay, great. So I am going to quickly take one picture. Those who are on camera, that's good. Those who are not, okay, fine, no worries. Okay, I'll still take a picture and then Okay, Rashmi, here you are here again. Good. Good to see you again. So let's quickly take a picture and let's start. Okay, good. So what we are going to do in today's session, first of all, tell me, are you all ready with your reference images? If yes, type in comment section yes. And even you can show me on screen this way. See, this is my line drawing. It's quite light. But if you have done, please show me this way on camera. Show me this way that you have finished. Okay, good. Okay, right. So here I have two things. I have transferred this line drawing to my cartridge sheet. Okay, and I have here my reference image. So my reference image is not that good quality. What I will do, I also have a digital reference. So always take help of both. Sometimes our reference images are not good quality. Sometimes the printers, they don't capture these kind of shades. Okay, so in that case, if you have phone, just work with phone. If you have laptop, ipad, whatever you have, one you should have digital reference and one you should have physical reference always. If you want to work as an artist, especially professional artist, this is what we do. Okay, so I have here my digital reference. I'm going to show you. I always keep it. You can see here, I have my digital, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to place it here so that I can nicely see my reference image all the time, right? Same way you have to do. Or if you don't have a digital one, you can just place it this way somewhere, maybe in front of wall or somewhere where you can see. Okay, because there is a difference when your reference image is lying this way on table. You can't see much information, you can't see much detail. And when it is like this, somewhere vertical, or you have placed on wall, you can nicely see all the details, and it will be 10 times easier for you to work. Okay, right. That's why we when I started my fine arts journey, so that time we used to have easel, and easels are mandatory. Without easel we don't work. And still I don't have a habit of working on flat table because I am used to easel. Still I have here, right? But I can't show you easel right now, otherwise I'll not able to capture. But make sure whenever you have, this is one very important thing, that always place your reference images in your front, right? So today what we are going to do, I have made it very simple for you so that you can follow along with me. I told you to get this set. This is camel oil pastels, right? And why I said this, so that you can easily follow along with me. Okay, you don't say that, ma'am, I don't have this color, what should I do? See, whatever you have, if you have any kind of red, just pick that color. If you have any kind of green, pick that color. Don't think which green I'm using. Don't think which yellow I'm using. Okay, so you all are free to use colors on your own. If you feel like instead of red, you love pinkish tone, you can use that. Okay, so you are free to use your colors. Only what you have to take care of, values, how dark it is, how light it is. Okay, and basically we are going to work with three kind of tones. If you take care of these three tones, I can bet your work will start looking like realistic. What are these? Dark is dark, light is light, and medium tone. Just take care of these three things. If you can put these three things in your reference image, in your painting, it will start looking like realistic, and you will see the magic third day happening. Okay, so follow carefully what I'm saying. Your eyes and ears should be open. And if I'm teaching you something like basic exercise, so basic exercise are always boring. I agree. But if you don't do it, you are not going to learn, right? So here my always main focus is to teach you basic fundamentals and principles, right? And here your myth will burst today. Many people, they think I am a beginner. They just go with this beginner tag. I am a beginner. I keep getting every single day message, ma'am, I'm a beginner. But see, I was also a beginner, right? I also started with basic things. See, you don't know only A, B, C, D. If you know this A, B, C, D, you will able to form a words. Only that is the difference. Okay. So don't say you are a beginner. Just say I'm not aware of those basic things. Once I learn, definitely I'll able to do it. Okay. So I'll switch to my another screen and you can see. Okay, let me turn my screen. Okay. So my image is little bit looking stretched, but it is not, right? I don't know why on camera it is looking stretched. Let me fix again and keep yourself muted. If you have any question, please type it down. I will give you chance in between. Let's say we'll do a exercise. Then I will again ask you few questions and then you can answer, right? So all the time be muted and let's start. First of all, let me fix my camera. I don't know what's the issue. Okay, so I think it should not be a problem. Okay, still you can see. So today what I'm going to share with you how to select the color palette for this one. So you can see my line drawing is quite light, very, very light. And but what you can do little bit dark. So when you do the layering, your lines will be still there. Okay. I hope you all have transferred your line drawings um, to your sheets. Okay, right. So today we are going to learn how to select the color palette. I am going to take a rough sheet here. This is rough sheet and I have a reference image here. Okay. Now I need my oil pastels. Today I just need oil pastel and a rough sheet. Rough sheet is also a cartridge sheet. Okay. Cartridge sheet is a less grainy surface. If you have any other sheet which is somewhere mentioned that it is for pastels or pencil colors or charcoal, any dry medium, you can use that sheet. Okay. But later you can look for less grainy surface sheet because it gives good results. Now, how to check the sheet? I have told you when I was doing that line drawing video, I have shared. This way you have to check the roughness. Okay, one side will be little bit grainy surface and other side will be smooth. So here this side is smooth and this side is grainy. Okay, so when you do the line drawings, make sure that you have checked. Okay, now let's see the reference image and tell me what colors you can see here. What colors you can feel like I should use these color. Can you answer these colors quickly in chat box? Tell me what colors you feel like I can use this color. And for different people, it can be different colors. So that's completely fine. Okay, red, pink, yellow, red. orange, yellow, vermilion, red, maroon. Okay, right. So most of you black, it's not that much black because dominant color is not black. But yeah, for final details and touches, we can do black here and there, just a 1%. Okay. Okay, so mostly you are in a right direction. What you have to do, from your color palette, pick all the possible color which you think like it can go with my reference image. Now you have reference image with you. If you have digital one, very good. If not, you have a physical one, right? Select all the possible color which you feel like can go with your reference image. So I will pick all the colors. Let's say I am selecting like completely like a beginner. Okay. So I'm going to, I have a palette here, and I'm going to keep my colors according to my reference image. So I feel like orange will go, red will go. Maybe you have three kind of orange. Just keep all the orange. If you have different kind of reds, you can keep. If you feel like light pink colors will come or light orange will come, keep it side. I feel like brown we need, so I can keep brown side. Little bit, I can also make it like pinkish kind of tone because you all are saying pink. This is rose pink. I love this color. I will keep it. I have another kind of brown. So I'm not sure which brown I'm going to use. So whatever colors you have, if you have multiple kind of maroons, you can keep it side. I'm also going to pick yellow. So I have these kind of two kinds of yellow. I will keep both the colors. Okay. Then I have one salmon pink. I'm not sure whether I'm going to use this color or not, but I'll keep it side. Okay. And then for darker tones, I don't immediately use blacks. I avoid blacks because it can kill the depth of your paintings. So I keep it for later at the end, but I'm going to include. Okay. So black I'm going to include, and I'm going to include white also. Okay. White and black are must. So you can keep the set ready. If you are ready, let me know you are ready. Once you are ready, let me know. Okay. What about others? Like here are 34 people and I can hear only from few. I want answers from everyone. Okay. Okay. Few people are messaging that Zoom is crashed because you haven't joined on time. I told you. Okay. So now what's next? Okay. Later we can also pick the colors, but for now I have picked some standard color and you can also select for green. So let's pick green also for stem part or leaf part. I have olive green, the sap green, and I can also include some gray, light gray and dark gray. Why I am using this gray, I will show you later. I think this much green is enough for me. Okay, so I have include two greens here. Now I have picked all the possible color which I feel like it can go with my reference image. Okay, and now I have a separate sheet here. I have a separate sheet. So what we are going to do, one by one, we are going to test the colors. Okay, so this process we call selecting a color palette. I need a tissue paper, and before applying this color, what I'm going to do, first of all, I have to clean my pastel. Can you see here? It's a lot of pigment, another pigment. So I have used this color for some other purpose. And here you can see a lot of pigment here. So before applying to your sheet, it's better you wipe it off. Okay. Make sure your pastels are nicely clean. And then I'm going to use it. Before that, what we are going to do, first of all, arrange your pastels. So arrange your pastels from light tone to darker tone. This is always a good way of starting, right? So this way you will feel like you are doing things in a systematic way. Okay, so here, whatever, quickly we are going to do it. Nicely arranged all the colors from light to dark. You don't have to think much. Greens. Okay, so I have done this way. Now I'm going to pick one by one and I'm going to swatch the colors. Okay, so here I will take white, so I don't have to swatch white color, but other yellows. So I'm going to first clean my pastel and then I'm going to apply this color. Okay. Now when I applied this color here with high intensity when you are putting much pressure. So intensity mean when you are just putting a low pressure. Okay. So that is low handling. When we put medium pressure, so you can see a little bit skin here, you can see it is looking like pressed. Okay, so here we call it a medium pressure, and when you put high pressure, so this is high pressure. We don't have to work with high pressure, mostly we work with low pressure and medium pressure, right? But here to check the intensity of color, I have applied high pressure. Okay, so same way you have to put all the colors. Make sure you clean your pastels first and then do it. Okay, and arrange in the same order so that you can pick the colors nicely. Do it along with me. Take your time. You don't. So here you can see I'm applying all the colors. This way I will know that what is the intensity and what kind of colors I have, right? So if you have orange tone, you will get idea what kind of orange tone is that. So here I'm applying high pressure and I will put all the colors. It's a vermilion hue. Another one is scarlet. This is scarlet. Then I have another red. I don't know which red is this. So don't confuse yourself. Just see the colors here and you have to pick accordingly, right? So you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing here. This is different kind of red. I love this color. This is from Faber-Castell. You don't have to use this color, but I really miss this color in camel hat. We don't have this color, right? I love this color, but we don't have. Not sure whether I'm going to use it or not. Then I have brown. This is dark brown, and then we have light brown. So what happens when we are swatching colors? First of all, we get idea what is the intensity of these color, how bright it is, how dark it is, how dull it is. We know the nature, right? Second thing we know about, when we are just applying this way, you will understand few colors are soft and few colors are hard. Okay, so why we have to check this, and it is very, very important. Let's imagine you have used in your base a red color and red is quite soft, and accidentally you use brown on top and brown is quite hard. So it will not going to work. So in that way, you have to change the strategy, right? So maybe in my case, my red is soft. Maybe in your case, what can happen? Your red will be hard. So you have to change the strategy that time. The color that you are going to use on top, you can use in base. Okay. It's okay if you're not getting what I'm saying. That's fine. You are just learning here. Maybe first time, mostly a beginner. So first time about oil pastels. This is rose pink. Then I have, for darker shades, I can use maroon. Okay. And then I have green. This is sap green. I have olive green. Make sure your pastels are clean. Then I have here dark gray. Maybe today I'm not going to use dark gray. Light gray, we can keep it. Then we have, this is dark violet. And then we have black. Okay, so these are the colors which we have selected. These are the colors which we have selected. Now what we have to do, this is not final color palette selection. Keep it side, and first of all you just need your reference image. So this way you keep your reference image, and now based on your feeling, what you feel, which color will go with this one. Okay, with your reference image, which color you feel like will go, you have to pick those colors. Okay, so I am going to keep my swatches here this way and my reference image this way, and then I'm going to select the colors. See, maybe on screen my colors are looking bit different, okay, or little bit darker, but in my original screen it is little bit different. Okay, so based on that you select the reference, your colors for your reference image. So what I'm going to do, see, I have two yellows. So I'm seeing your my digital reference image, and I feel like instead of going with this color, I can go with this one. Okay, I feel this is looking good to me. I can go with this one. But if you are not sure, keep both the colors. Okay, let's say I'm not sure which yellow should I pick, this one or this one. So what we'll do, we'll pick both the colors, no problem. Okay, white we always need. Okay, white and black, these are the colors that we always include. Then next color, it can be which is going with my reference image. I feel like a red I need, but what kind of red? So first of all, I'm going to pick orange, and this orange looks good to me, which is lighter orange. If you're not sure whether you pick same color, you can just do this way. You will get idea. So it's the same color. I'll pick this one. Then I have a red. Okay. So I'm going to pick this red. Here I'm going to pick this one. So instead of keeping lots and lots of color, let's keep the color palette limited. Okay, we are going to keep simple things here. If you are an advanced level, if you are a intermediate kind of person who already know a lot of things, so we are keeping in mind that mostly are the beginners, right? So I'm just going to teach like that. So here, out of these, whatever you feel good, it will go with my reference image. You pick that color. So I feel like I can go with this one. I will pick this. Then for little bit darker, I have pink kind of color. Okay. So pink, I can use this one. Although it is little bit different than my reference image, but it will work, right? We are not creating the replica of our reference image. Keep in mind. If you want to do that, same reference image, you can spend 6 hours, and then you create the replica. Same reference image, if you are spending 10 minutes, you will create something different. So it is your attitude will going to reflect in your painting. If you don't have a patience, you are going to create something very, very simple, maybe 2D. And if you have some patience, you can work on the same base layer for 2 hours and you can create something realistic. So it depends how much time and effort you are putting in your painting, right? So initially we are keeping it very simple with limited palette. I'm not going to use lots and lots of colors. Then browns. See, both the browns I can use. Why? Because this one can help me to create the darker shade. So this one can also go. I think this is this one. But the problem is this one, this brown is quite hard and I'm not sure whether it will going to work with my other pastels or not. So I'm little doubtful, but I have this another one which is soft but dark, right? So in that case, I have to keep both. Here I have this maroon. I can use this maroon because instead of using directly black color or violet color, I can try with this one. Okay, so to create the darker version, I can create with this one. And I will show you. If it is not clear, no worries, I'm going to show you. Okay. Then we have for stem part, we can use this color. We already have, I will keep both the colors. One is light green, another one is dark green. Your name, if you say one is sap green, one is olive green, you can keep any. And then I have for darker version, definitely I can keep this color. So blacks I always avoid, but like 1% we can use in our painting, right? So I already included here. Then I can also include dark color, and with white, I will also keep one gray. So this is the gray that I'm going to use. Okay. I hope you all have a clear idea how to select the color palette. Now see, these colors I have selected when I was selecting from my entire palette. Now I have only few colors. So this colors I'm going to keep it side. I don't know, I don't need right now. Okay. So what is my final color palette? My final color palette is, this is white, which is not visible. Then I have gray. Again, you have to arrange from light to dark. Okay. And then here is my yellow. I have two kind of yellows. Both are good. I can keep it. I have orange. I have red. I have here, this is pink. This is a rose pink. And this is maroon. And then I have dark brown. I have light brown. This light brown, I think I am not going to use because it is not worth it. It will going to spoil my painting. At least I'm not going to use in first few layers. So I'm doubtful about this one, but still I'm keeping, okay? Then I have for stem part, I have this green, which is olive green. Then for darker version of green, I have this sap green. Then I have violet, and then I have black, right? So these are the colors which I can say that this is finer color palette. Okay. Meanwhile, if you feel like when you are working, you feel like, no, I need more colors, you are free to pick your colors again. No problem at all. So sometimes it happens when we select the color palette and when we are working, when we are layering, we feel like, no, I need to add more colors. So it's fine, completely fine. You can use that. Okay, can you please tell me the name of colors that you have chosen? See, most of my colors, I have peeled the covers, so you are not going to see what colors are these, right? You can pick any kind of orange, you can pick any kind of yellow, you can pick any kind of brown. Okay? Don't go with the colors. See, this is what I'm saying. Don't go with the colors, what colors I'm saying. You just have to pick whatever colors you have in your set, you just pick that. Okay? So if you want this, I have gray, then I have yellow, medium yellow. Another one I have deep yellow. Then I have orange. Then I have some kind of red. I don't know which red is this. I can't see it. I think it's medium red. And then I have here rose pink. I have maroon. I have burnt sienna. I have brown. I have olive green, sap green, dark violet, and black. So these are the colors that I'm using. Okay. This is my color palette. I hope this is clear that how to select the color palette. If it is clear, please type it down clear. If it is clear, please type it down clear. And I hope you all are working along with me. If you are not working, there is no use to sit in this session. Only for few people I have allowed because they have some reasons. Okay? Okay. Now what you can do, if you have selected your color palette, quickly you can share inside WhatsApp group. Here it will be little difficult for me to see. You can quickly click the pictures and share inside WhatsApp group. You can take your time, no worries. And keep writing that colors, I am clear with the colors. Thank you so much, Veena, for writing the colors. Take your time and share your pictures. That way, I will also get idea who all are participating here. And let me see your color palette selection. If you are not able to follow along today, you can watch the recording and before tomorrow's session, just come with your works. Okay, so homework is important. Okay, Harshita shares, Dhanalakshmi shares, Bhanumati shares, Basant, Guru Meher's. Okay, keep sharing, keep sharing. You can also share the picture if you have. Okay, so there is a trouble little bit. If you have done swatches, so click pictures of your swatches, not just colors. I want pictures of this one. See this one, the final color palette that we prepared. I want this one. Okay. I'll quickly fix my card. So I want these colors, which is your final color palette. Yes. I'll take 1 second. Okay, I hope everyone has shared this image. If you have not shared picture of this swatches, you can share with me later, right? So this is my final color palette for my this painting. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, let's do the exercise first. It is very important to understand the basics before directly jumping to the paintings. So you maybe have done in a wrong way before. What we do, we just take the colors and we start coloring. But that is not a right way of doing. First, you have to do some practices. Now, I'm going to teach you the layering method that is very useful, especially when we are doing the realistic kind of painting. Okay, so here you can pick any color for this practice. Let's say I'm going to pick orange. Okay, or I will, okay, I'll use this orange. Now, what you have to do, you can just take one box. Let's do a box. You can do little bit bigger size, right? And then you have to hold your pastel from here, not here. This is a wrong way of holding pastels. So don't do or don't hold this as a tripod grip. And tripod grip we only use when we are writing. So this is only for writing. And when you do things and when you hold pastel like this and you try to do this, automatically, no matter what you do, it will turn dark. And we don't want. This is a wrong way of doing. So what we have to do, instead of holding your pastels from here, you hold your pastels from here. At least hold your pastels from here. Now, no matter how much pressure you apply, you will not able to put dark color here, right? Let's say now if I try to put more pressure, then also I will not able to apply directly this kind of dark color. So it will be lighter, and this is what we are looking for. We need this, not this. So always hold your pastels from back side, this way far away, not this one. Okay. So this is one thing that you have to always keep in mind. Another thing, we have to make sure that when we are layering, with layering method, we have to go step by step. Always go from light tone to darker tone. Okay, so what is it? When I say light tone, we have this orange. Now I can apply this orange in a multiple way. I'll show you. This is one way that I'm applying a very light pressure just with a gentle hand. I will get this as one layer. Okay. And if I apply little bit more pressure, so it will going to give me this result. Or what you can do, you can go with the low pressure and you can layer two times. So you will get this kind of darkness. So your second color should be little bit darker than your first color. And we are just using one single color here. Okay, so this exercise you have to just do with one single color. You can pick any color or you can do with multiple colors. So this is the exercise for you today. Okay, then if I again do, let's do third time, and this time my intention should be it should be darker than my second color. So this is the second value. It should be darker than second one. So I will apply one time and go with the layering method. You don't have to put pressure. So here I'm going to put 3 layers so that I get that amount of darkness. So here you can see still both are looking same. So what I'll do, I will layer one more time with same pressure, low pressure. And here you can see now third time it is darker than second one. Can you see? It is darker than second one, right? Third one. Now same I have to do with the fourth one. When I am doing the fourth one, what I have to do, again start with one light layer. This is one layer. I have to make it dark. So my goal is to make darker than this one, right? So again I'm going to layer second time, then third time with low pressure. Don't apply high pressure. Then again fourth time. So maybe right now you are feeling that it is so time consuming, but believe me, it is not. This is just for the basics, and basics are always boring. But if you don't learn, so you will not get quality in your works. Then again, fourth time. You keep checking whether this is looking darker than this one or not. So I feel like this is looking darker than this one. Okay, so this one is looking darker than this one. So here you can see without changing any pastel, without adding any color, I got these colors. Let me try once more. So if I, let's say I will try one more value with same pastel. So this is one time. Again, I'll go second time, second layering. Again, third layering. So my goal should be that it should be darker than my first one. So this is first one for this one. Okay. Again, keep applying with low pressure only. You don't have to put high pressure. See, I got a darker one. So from this single orange, I have got these shades. Now, how can I go more darker than this orange? If I want to create the darker version of orange, how I'm going to do that? So here will come power of color mixing. Okay, how to do it? Listen very carefully. I am going to introduce red here. Red will help me to make darker version of orange. How? Let's see. I'm going to apply same color. So let's say this time I want darker than this one. So what I'll do? Again, same thing, repeat. One time, again another time, another time. Keep layering. Your goal should be, it should be darker than this one. Now what will happen? Your color will fail after some time because this is the original color. No matter if I put darker color, then also I will get this color only, right? But what is the rule? We have to achieve the darkness with the low pressure. That means light hand. You don't have to put high pressure at all. This is a one of the key secrets that people are not using. 95% people are not using this secret. They just go with one heavy pressure and they can layer max to max 3 layer, not more than that. Okay, so what to do now? Like with my light pressure, I can't layer more. I can't see much difference. What I will do, I will take my red, make sure your red is clean, and with light hand, again with low pressure, go on top. So what I'll do, see with low pressure, red, I will go on top, right? So I just applied low pressure. It was just like that. Now what I want, again I'm going to pick my base color. So what was my base color? Orange. Okay. And again I'm going to apply orange on top of red. Now can you feel this one is little bit darker than this one? Can you feel like that? the box that we did just now, it is darker than this one. So this alone orange was not able to give me more darkness. Why? Because this color failed here. What to do next? So we are using red on top. If you feel like it is not looking that much dark, what you can do? Again, take your red. Apply with lighter hand again. Just light hand, whether you feel like it is working or not. Again, you do that, right? And it will get little bit darker. So here you can see now I can feel the difference. Now let's do little bit darker than this one. Okay. So your goal should be that whatever box you are doing or swatch you are doing, it should be darker than first one, right? So now let's do the another one. Same method, layering method, one time layer. So this is how we have to achieve the dark layer. First time, this is another time. Now you don't have to count the layers. Your goal should be, it should be darker than my first box. And go with lighter hand only. Don't try to put medium pressure or low, high pressure, right? See here, this color is faded now. I can't apply orange much with light hand. So what I'll do, now it's time to use red. Now can I increase the red layer more if I want more darkness? So I can, instead of layering one time, can I layer two times here or maybe three times? So I applied this layer. Three time or maybe two time, two layering on top of red, right? And then again, now if you want to blend it, so use your base color. What was the base color? Orange. So again, use a base color for blending, and with light hand again, you don't have to put any pressure. Just with light hand one or two times. Now we have little bit darker. If you feel like you need more darkness, again, apply some more red. And this way, I will get more red. For blending, you can use a base color which you have applied for first few layers. Okay. I hope this much is clear. I hope everyone, please type it down so that I'll get idea. Whatever I'm teaching here, you are getting idea. Then only upcoming sessions, upcoming thing will make sense. Everyone, please type it down. Even those who are not doing along with me right now, just type it down that it is clear. Okay, good. Right. Now let's push ourselves more. How to get more darker color? Because see, here we have different variations of red, right? What you can do, like you have red, you have pink. Let's say you applied red, you applied pink, you applied yellow, every color you applied. But still you can feel like there are more darker colors. But these are not black. These are not immediate browns. There are some medium tones here and there. Now, how to achieve it? So I'm just teaching you here related to this reference image only. Okay. Now let's prepare more darker colors. So if I teach you with the same thing, what we are doing, um, we are applying orange, one layer, again layer second time. This will be faster if you understand the rule. Third time, fourth time, this way you keep layering with light hand. You can see how I'm holding my pistol from back side. And let's say I achieve it. Now I want to use red and I will apply more red here, right? So what will happen? And again, I'm going to blend with orange to get a good mixing. But you can see, if even if I go and layer more, then also these two colors will be looking similar only, right? So what to do next? Now you can pick whatever darker color you have in your set. So here I have browns. I can use these color, right? Or here I have these color. So you can pick any darker color. Even you can pick your green also if you want to create the darker version. But as you all are beginner, I'm considering you all are beginner here. You maybe you are using first time pastel, so I'm not going to include green here right now. These are the colors. Okay, so pick which is lighter color in your set. Now let me try with this light brown, but the problem is this light brown is hard and my base colors are soft. My orange was soft, my red color was soft. Let me try. If it works, then good. If not, we are going to change the color, right? So let me try this red. Okay, so it is not working at all. I'm going to leave it. I have this option, which is light darker brown. Okay, so here I'll tell you what is the color. This is the color. This is the color. And then I have one more color for darker version. So these are the colors I can use for darker tones. Instead of directly jumping to a black, it's better I should look for these options. Okay. Now I have shown you what darker colors I have here right now. Greens I'm not going to include. We use green also, but I'm not using right now. Now you decide which one is little bit lighter in this set. Which one you feel it's lighter. So I feel this pink is lighter. So I will pick this one. Instead of directly jumping and picking the darker color or maybe brown, I can test. And now, right now, I'm not sure, but I can test, right? So what I'll do, I will take this pink color, this one, which is this one, and let's go on top with light hand, same thing, very light hand, just layer this way. Okay. If you see it is different, then good. If not, layer more. So I'm going to apply a little bit more layer so that it looks different. Can you see now this time it is looking darker? So we got this. This is orange, but mixed with some different colors. Okay. So this will happen when you have the power of color mixing. So even if your colors are limited, and you want to do realistic kind of work, that is also possible. But it happens when you have a correct knowledge of color mixing. Here I'm teaching you very basics. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on you. I don't want to give you a lot of information so that you get confused, right? Okay, so we can improve shades more. We can increase these shades more. How? See, this time what we did, we include orange, we include this red, and we include this pink, right? We included these color. Now, what else I can use to make it darker? See, here we have this one. So this one I have used. That's it. This one I have used. Now, next what? You can, it's your choice with either you can go with this one or you can use this one. So I will prefer to go with this one because this is more towards the reddish kind of tone and this is more towards the darker kind of tone. So either you can pick any or you can pick maroon. It's completely your choice. Okay. So what I can do, I can include this time maroon here. So layers will be same. I'm going to use orange first, then I'm going to red, then this pink color and then maroon color. This will be my sequence. So let's start with orange. So dominant color will be orange only. So orange layers will go more. Okay. Make sure your pastel is clean when you are working. So one time, again, two time, third time, you have to take your time. Don't try to go fast. I am doing little bit faster so that I can show you more, right? But how should be your speed? This way. When you do this way, what happens? You will easily able to cover these paper tones. Can you see the paper tooth here? A white kind of which you can see. This will go away if you increase the number of layers. If numbers of layers are less, you will see these kind of textures. So if you feel these textures are visible, it is not a problem. What you have to do, you have to just increase the number of layers. Let's say here you have only applied 3 layers. So what's the solution? You can pick any color and then apply more shades on top. When you keep doing it, you will see that these paper texture will uh, become more and more invisible, right? So orange is done. Now what next? I have to use red with lighter hand. Okay. Now I can use that same rose pink. If you want to skip, you can skip because this time we need more darker, but it is good if you just follow the rule, right? Then what I can do, see here, it is almost looking similar, but I have to make it darker, this one. So what to do? Now I'm going to use this maroon. Maroon again with lighter hand. You can layer more, but keep the pressure light. Okay. And now what I'm going to use for blending on top? Same thing, orange, base color. Okay. So I'm going to use, I have applied maroon here and now I'm going to use orange for blending. Can you see this time it is much darker than this one? This one is much darker than this one, right? And you can see when we increase the number of layers. So this time what I did, first orange was there, then red was there, then maroon was there, and what I missed, with this was there. Four colors were there, and we have applied at least 5 to 6 layers. So you can see when we increase the number of layer, now this paper texture is not visible much. And then when we increase the number of layer, what we do, we apply the dabbing method. We just dab with finger. You don't have to drag. You don't have to do this way. Nothing. Just dab with your finger lightly this way. What will happen? Your colors will fixed. So far you have applied 5 layers. Now, if you are able to apply till 5 layers, that means you are already pro with oil pastels. This is not a joke. Not everyone can reach till 5 stages. People give up in 3 stages only. Okay, so if you are able to do it fifth time, this is a win for you. Okay, and when you do it, after that, you just dab it. Just dab. What is dabbing? Just doing this way. Okay, so this way, what happens? Our layer will be fixed. Now, what is the mistake here? What mistakes can happen? If you try to, these layers are soft because it's a wax, it's a pigment. And if you keep layering, so what will happen? After fifth layer, you can experience that your colors are coming off. You will feel like you are not able to layer much, no matter what colors you use on top. Okay, you will feel like it is sticky, it is messy, it is colors are coming off, not working, right? What you have to do, completely leave it for one day or few hours, at least 3 to 4 hours. What will happen in that time frame? Your base layer will get fixed, and then again you can apply these colors on top or any new colors on top, and that's how we can go and do up to 5 layers more, right? So when you are able to do this, is the way we can create the realism in our painting. Okay, so mostly people, what they do, they will just follow this way. They will apply pastels this way. This is completely wrong way of doing it. Completely wrong. How, tell me how you are going to layer it. Let's say I applied this color and then I want to layer more. Okay, let's say I'm applying this color on top. But how many layers you will able to apply on top? Maybe one, two, three, maybe four, not more than that, right? So this is completely bad way of doing it. What is the right way? Always go with the light hand. Just imagine you are holding your color pencils. If you do like this, you will able to create a realistic painting very fast with oil pastels. And this is how my student get results. Those who are completely beginner, they can create their first painting, realistic painting, in 3 or 4 days. Okay, so you have to always use the layering method. So what is the homework for today? Homework for today is you are going to create this way shade card with any single color. You can do more than one single. You can do same thing with orange. You can do same thing with red. You can do same thing with green, any color. But try to pick some colors which can help you to get darker tones. Okay, you can use that. Tomorrow, I'm going to teach you the combinations of color, which combinations of color give you more good results. And we are also going to work on painting part tomorrow. So today you have to do layering practice, which I have shown you, and I'm also going to show you the box. This box exercise you have to do, you have to prepare the shade card. At least if you are able to create these shades, that means you will able to create that realistic flower. Okay, approach will be different, method will be different, but techniques will be same, right? So this is what you have to do. I have, is this clear? This much is clear. Please type it down that yes, I am clear. Please type it down. You can do up to, let's say, 10 boxes, 12 boxes. You can even go forward. You can even use more color. I have not used here this color, which is like this one. So we can use this color, or maybe we can use this color. So this way you can keep including colors. So how many we did? You can do 10, you can do 15. Okay, you can, one more I can show you. Let me show you by including this color or maybe this color. Do you want me to do one more? If you want me to show one more, I can show you one more here. Okay, right. So I got, I'll quickly do without taking much time. So first of all, first rule is clean your pastels always. Okay, and then I'm going to do one time. I'll do quickly, quite fast, but you don't have to go this fast. See, I'm working with pastels more than 8 years now, 7, 8 years. So I can handle if I go fast. But if you do, maybe you can spoil. If your layering is not nicely done, if your base layers are not good, no matter how many layers you put on top, it will not going to work. So go slow. Fill the tooths nicely, right? So let's say I have applied this orange. Now what next? We can use red. So I'm using red here. You can put 2 or 3 layers of red. Once you are done with the red, switch your color. I'm going to pick rose pink. Maybe 2 3 layers or 2 layers I will add depending upon what subject you are doing, right? So we are almost here. We are reaching this stage, but I'm going to include maroon also. One layer of maroon because maroon is quite soft and it can give me darker results. So I just added one layer of maroon. And then it's my choice whether I want to go with brown, which was here, whether I want to go with this brown or I want to go with violet. If you want immediate dark, so then you can use violet. But if you want that, no, I want to go with the series, I want to create the darker version slowly, so then you use your brown. Now what I'm doing, brown light with lighter hand. See, same thing, maybe 1 or 2 times. And we got the darker version and little bit I'm going to dab it. Don't worry about this, how we are going to fix the tooth. This I'm going to teach you tomorrow. It's okay, no worries. If you feel like it's patchy, no problem. We are going to fix tomorrow. Okay. Then if you want to create more darker version, so I'll just add one layer on top, which is this color. Okay, which is dark violet. So dark violet with lighter hand, and I got a darker version. If you want to create more darker version, you can create. Okay. So today I have only showed you layering technique. What we practice today? Only layering. We are not doing mixing, we are not doing any blending. I have just shown you layering method. Now, if you practice this layering method, if you share with me, if you get the feedback, after that, tomorrow we will put at least 5 layers on our painting. Okay, on our painting we are going to put 5 layers. If you do the exercise, you'll get the good results, and I will know that how much exercise you have done. Even you practice for a 15 minutes or 30 minutes, you are good to go with your painting. Okay, so I have shown you layering method today, and tomorrow I'm going to show you how to fix these patches part, these tooth area, right? And yes, so we are mostly done. I hope this is clear. Any question if you have, you can ask me. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Even if you want, you can unmute yourself and you can ask me.
And can you check whether it should be done like this?
Okay, just give me a second. Okay.
What?
Good. Yes, it's supposed to be more darker, but you are going in a right direction.
Okay.
Right? Try to keep adding more variation, like what you can do. I have shown you, right? It
This
will.
is only one layer of red.
Okay.
So
Okay.
here I'm going to do
Good.
two layers of red.
Yes, yes, good, nice. Right? So, see, when we have more layers, when we are moving towards more darker shades, what will happen? Obviously, you need more time because you are doing layering. We are not applying with heavy pressure, we are going with the layering. So, always remember, whenever we do these kind of work or the paintings that you can see in my background, these are oil pastel paintings, right? And this is one of the basic method which I teach, I mastered, my student mastered, and we take a good time, let's say 15 days, 20 days, just to learn handling part, just to learn how to, what kind of paper you need, what kind of pastels you need. We just 15 to 20 days we just master these things, right? And it is just like one session, 15 maybe, you are with me half an hour or maybe 1 hour you are practicing, so you got this results. So please don't judge yourself at this moment. You all are doing good. Okay, so if you want feedback on your work, you can show with me.
What is the rectangle for?
Okay, so this one, what you have to do, the last box that you are practicing, this one, you have to do in this one.
Okay.
Let's say you are pushing yourself to go 10 layers. So let's see how it go, how you are doing 10th layer. Many people, what they do, they will just go and put 2 or 3 layers and they will achieve this kind of darkness. But there is a difference between this darkness and there is difference between this darkness. This we have achieved with layers and this we have achieved with just one single pressure. Right? So keep in mind, we don't have to put a lot of pressure. We just have to apply layering method. Right? Okay. Any other questions? Any other question? Anyone, please ask me. Oh, just give me a second.
Here I tried purple also
Good. Yes,
on
we
this
are going to
to
use
get a
purple.
darker shade.
Yes.
It's okay. We can experiment
Yes,
with
yes.
any color.
Yeah, yeah. Only make sure that you are not using this black. This is only for the emergency, and at the end we do. Only 1% of painting we use black. Other than that, whatever blacks you have in your set, maybe you have some more. You have lighter violet, just check, right? So the darkest tone that I use is dark violet. That's it.
I used purple only for
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Good. Good shade. I like it. Anyone else? Veena, do you want to show? Okay, very nice. So you have written a detailed note. Share with others also, right? It will be helpful. You are muted.
Um, Thank you.
Very nice. Good. Share with others also, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Harshita, very nice. Okay, so you all were making notes. Very nice. I'm so happy. Good.
I
Uh,
have tried
I have
brown.
turned off my phone. Maria, okay, Maria, I like the shades. Which colors you are using? Very nice. Very nice. So later you can share inside group. Yeah. Do you want to share? Okay. Anyone? Anyone else want to share? No question? Anyone else? If you have any kind of question, you can ask me. This is just a first day. And if you feel like you are not doing good, I have done this mistake, that mistake. So I'm telling you, this is just a first session. Okay. Don't compare yourself. First time you are learning this right way of doing it. Otherwise, we have this myth that what is oil pastels, right? These are just a crayons. So yeah, okay. I have turned off my fan just to teach you so that there is no voice and it's so hot here. Okay. So, okay, if you don't have any questions, so we can end the session and then later I can share the recording with you.
Tomorrow, what